Hey guys, I feel like life has given me so much, and this is just a way for me to give back to you. I announced a PS5 giveaway a couple of videos ago, and I was gonna choose 3 people to win a PS5. So we bought 3 PS5s. This one's a regular one, and there's 2 Fortnite versions. Anyways, I'm gonna announce the winners right now. So we have Caleb M. Sparks, Mango Wamani, and Diego Enao V. So you guys are the PlayStation 5 winners. This is really cool. I will try to ship these to you guys as soon as possible. I either have to find your Instagram handles, which I've been working on, or you guys can contact me via email, all right? One of those two, I'll figure it out. Don't worry, I'll get you your units as soon as possible. If you guys want me to run more giveaways, just like the videos, watch them. I guess subscribe to the channel. It just helps us. This has nothing to do with the sponsor of today's video, by the way. We went out of our way to do this, but this video is sponsored by Sony, so yeah. Enjoy, guys. Love you all. So I bought a bunch of these trims that I'm going to install in the living room, and I'm going to repaint the living room in another color. I had to fix a bunch of stuff for the living room because it was a bit of a mess, but this is gonna turn out really sick. Listen, I guess consider this our living room episode. It's gonna be insane. I hope. I really hope so. I never know what I'm doing, to be honest with you guys. I just like wing it. Come on. Oh, it's so hard, man. Come on. These are a bit exaggerated. These are like child-proof plugs, but these are very, very hard. I guess I have to like break them in. Anyways, would you look at that? What a gorgeous lamp. I think this is like my favorite lamp ever. Now, this is how the living room is looking like for now. We'll see if we'll make a couple of changes here and there, but it's looking really, really good. Listen, today is Monday, and this video is supposed to come out this Sunday, believe it or not. I have a few things coming, like finally, I've been wanting a piano since forever, so I got that. Very grateful I was able to get a piano. So it's gonna go in the living room. My Sony TV's in the garage. My speaker sound system. The sound system in this living room is gonna be absolutely insane. It's right there. And I'm missing a few other little things that hopefully, crossing fingers, I'm supposed to get this week. I don't know if I'm going to keep the coffee table, but we'll see. Jen and I have a lot to do, let's put it that way.
Okay, holy, I can't believe this is finally happening. I get to build my dream living room. Ever since I moved out of my parents, I've always felt like the condo was transitionary. I've always wanted to buy a house, really, and customize it the way I've been wanting. So we've been saving a lot and trying to make the best episodes on YouTube to make it all happen. But to be honest, nothing has been perfect throughout this entire process. In fact, there has been times where I had to take the lead on some renovation issues. But hey, at least mounting a damn TV was like the least of my worries and really the easiest part. However, it's a good thing John and I aren't in the construction world because it's almost like together we are dumb and dumber.
Hello? From the top?
Para projection.
We need to measure the top screw, and that's how we're gonna get there.
Yeah, let's say now the middle, and then now we need to find.
So the top of the TV is gonna be here.
Because what the smell?
Because of the trim? So you know what we're gonna have to do?
Listen, we did all these measurements to realize that first of all, the trim was limiting the height the mount can sit at, and finding the middle of the wall with a guideline wasn't rocket science.
Yo, quick question. Every time we do a new setup, every time we mount a new TV, we do something different to mount it. New ways to try to find the middle of a wall or to try to find the middle of the TV and the gap between the last VESA point to make sure that it sits high enough from the media unit. Right now we're running into a few issues because I have a trim literally going through the wall. But do you guys have any tips or tricks? How do you guys do it? How do you guys mount your TVs? How do you measure the middle? Let me know, because that would be very helpful.
Listen, let me know what the best way is, because for the most part, what I do is that I try a bunch of different mounts. Really, like every project has had a different TV mount, and I always use butterfly anchors because over my dead body is that TV coming down. However, the mount I got for this project, I'm gonna put it on screen right now, I think has been the best mount I've ever gotten. It's got tiny little bit of rotational swivel. So if you ever, if you ever install the base and it's all crooked, you can sort of fix that. And it's damn sturdy. And the arms also extend out solid and smooth. I very much recommend installing something like this. I'll leave it down below. But anyways, later on, I came back to the house to mount the TV with my wife. This here was going to be her little dungeon for watching F1 on Sundays. She actually watches F1 way more than me, believe it or not. I just like the engineering and she likes the sport. But to tidy it all up, I had to get an extension cable to pass the power cable through the wall because, well, the cable that comes within the TV, it's kind of too short for me to just route through the wall and then back out to connect to power. Power that I was actually going to be feeding with a massive power bar I bought at Canadian Tire with enough sockets so I can connect everything else that was coming together in the next few days. Plus, I wanted this to be extremely tidy. This is honestly what I recommend doing behind your media unit. It's just clean, simple, and it makes sense.
I was just with the electrician right now. They were fixing a plug in the living room. Let me tell you, I learned a lot about electricity today, so that was fun. I know how to trace wires now and know what to look for when a plug is not working, so that's fun. They had to just retrace some wires to the panel downstairs, but we're good. All the plugs in the living room work, and all the switches as well, which I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change the switches to these. I want these switches with the little sliding dimmer right here, so I'm going to be changing those to this because, as a matter of fact, these are kind of crappy and it has a bit of paint stuck to them and they're just not working properly. They're also like regular switches, so I kind of want to connect these to my phone. Now TV is mounted. I spent last night mounting the TV with my girl just towards the end of the night. So that's good. I'm very happy. Now we have the sound system left. So we got the subwoofer and my quad system, which is going to be insane. This is literally my personal dream sound system. Ever since we tried it last year, I was just baffled. This thing is insane.
Oh my god, I've been begging Sony for the longest time to send me this, the Sony BRAVIA Theater Quad. I paired this about a year ago with another Sony BRAVIA TV in one of our Makeover episodes, and I was just like blown away. Ever since I've been like wanting one, and it's such a easy system to set up. Out of the box, there's not much to do other than installing the legs, place them around the room with their corresponding labels under the speakers, and I made sure that I could use the integrated aux to connect my TV and use its center speaker as the center channel. This is one feature I love, and it's called acoustic center. So yeah, I got all of that set up. I also got the optional SW5 wireless subwoofer. And yeah, I mean, this thing is wireless, and with one button, it syncs to the entire system. But as I was setting all of this up and finalizing the final touch-ups, I realized I needed longer HDMIs, extension cords, power cables, and apparently more cement for my fireplace.
Okay, ¿qué le pregunto? ¿Cuánto lo necesita?
No, pregúntale que si más o menos cuánto tiempo cree que está mamá.
Okay, como en cuánto tiempo cree que se le va a gastar? ¿Como en 20 minutos? O menos.
Le toca ir Andrés, le toca volar a usted, Andrés, a Hondito ahorita.
Okay, entonces yo voy y lo busco. It's funny, not only am I setting up the living room, but I just gotta get some mortar for the whole entire fireplace that they're building right now, because I bought 2 bags and we need 3 bags, so there's not enough. And I'm gonna go get some HDMI cables that are long enough and an aux cord that is long enough to put through the wall and connect everything, the PlayStation 5 and the sound system pretty much. So I'm gonna go do that. I don't know what the f I'm looking at. There's literally mortar everywhere, or cement. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Just literally sending him this. Mire, a ver, esto está bien. O aquí tengo otro, ya le mando otra foto. See, this is the sort of stuff I know. Like, I know what to buy, you know? Like, I know these things. Don't send me to do construction stuff, because I have no idea, man. I have no idea, even though I should probably learn a few things here and there. Okay, so let me finish here, setting up everything, and then we'll pass by Must, see what we can buy.
Okay, so...
Okay, bro, I'll text you. In a bit of a pickle. You guys see that? I used to drill and I broke the tip of it, and now I can't get that screw out. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what to do. I broke my screw tip. Let's see if this is gonna work. Wow, professional, man. Wow, nice. Okay, fixed. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll leave this here. John and I over the years have bought quite a few things at Must. So I guess we're like sort of VIP clients, because we keep furnishing stuff with Must accessories and furniture. So every time we come, they literally do everything for us. We ordered a couple of things that are not in stock, but they're gonna bring them from the warehouse to a location closer to the house. We're gonna pick them up there. My mirror, which I ordered like a month ago, they might give me a floor model, and they're gonna take my unit and put it on their floors just so I can get it quicker. So yeah, they really do everything for us. So that's very nice, very appreciated. I really want to have the best living room to show you guys. So I'm trying my hardest here.
Now there's this final destination where we had to go. It's a store called Bouclair. We usually always shop there for accessories. This honestly is Jan's department. He really, really knows how to put all the little things together. Nah, but honestly, he's really good at it. I'm more of like the big picture guy and of course the nerd, I guess. Anyways, let me show you what we did with all of this.
Definitely missing the mirror right there. And obviously that media unit is not done, not fully done, right? Like, it still needs to be completed, but that mirror right there on top is gonna make a massive difference. And I think I ran out of decorations. And I'll show you what I did with the decorations, but before I do that, let me show you this TV because it's absolutely gorgeous.
Listen, we are huge F1 fans, and to be honest, my wife is more than me. This wasn't just about gaming and movies, it was also about giving my wife a space where she can enjoy qualies and Sunday morning races. So we installed this 65-inch BRAVIA 8 Mark II, Sony's flagship QD OLED, and also the 2025 King of TV winner. It's my first Sony TV since I left my parents 3-4 years ago. It's a 4K 65-inch QD OLED panel that offers HDR, Dolby Vision, and I chose this because I know how good Sony is at image processing. I've always wanted a flagship Sony TV to really enjoy that technology. Sony's XR processor is basically AI in real time, so it cleans things up, boosts clarity, and brings out better colors and contrast. I also got it for its XR OLED motion. XR OLED motion is basically Sony's motion processing that can give you smooth, blur-free motion and actually keep up with all the action in the movie. And when you pair all this with Dolby Audio, action scenes just hit different and completely fill the living room. Like when we saw that F1, the movie, was streaming on Apple TV, as a car nut, I was so excited to experience the true full potential of this TV, because at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want to feel the car, hear the engine, all of that right here in my living room. It's perfect for winter since all my cars are practically stored, so at least I can still get my racing fix somewhere.
Listen, whenever my girl's watching qualies and I don't feel like watching qualies, I actually bought this like 2 weeks ago. Like that one, I can't use the TV. I can still game on the PlayStation 5 by using the PlayStation Portal. If you guys want a review of this thing, let me know, because I feel like for a lot of dads, this will come in handy.
When you buy a flagship Sony TV, okay, you get the best picture quality from Sony. You get the best sound tech from Sony, an amazing design, and great integration with the PS5. Cinema or custom modes are available if you want to play around with your own settings, but they've got studio calibrated modes developed with Netflix, Prime Video, and Sony Pictures to make sure the image basically looks like the mastering monitor the filmmakers used. In short, they partnered with each individual studio and work with their colorists to develop the most ideal picture mode to watch their content. When you use any of these modes when streaming through the built-in app, the picture you see is exactly what each studio wants you to experience. So that's really awesome. It's also got modes inside of modes. It can be a bit confusing, but it's pretty simple actually. In fact, when you pick a main mode like cinema, there are sub-modes that activate based on content type. That can be movies, sports, streaming, games. The TV just tailors each sub-mode depending on what's on screen. And what I really like, because it saves time, is that you can apply it to all inputs. No need to adjust settings per HDMI input. All of these are tucked cleanly behind the panel. It's actually super easy to keep it all clean, especially when you wall mount a TV like this. I make sure to use a sturdy mount for it, something that protrudes out. It can make routing cables, connecting devices, installing light strips, all of it super easy. I heavily recommend you get a proper mount. This is attached via VESA, of course, to a high-strength plastic composite where the TV has a metal frame all around the panel, with the top half being incredibly thin, you know? It's got that classic OLED sheet of glass look, where that sheet, well, Sony turned the screen itself into this speaker with actuators behind the panel that vibrates the glass to create sound. It's insane and crazy good compared to traditional TV speakers, but to take it to the next level and fully immerse myself in the cockpit of F1, the movie, well, I made this work hand in hand with the Sony BRAVIA Theater Quad, which I ended up setting it all up the other day. It was so simple, everything just auto connects, even when connecting the Sony BRAVIA Theater Quad to the optional SW5 wireless subwoofer. Look, I know exactly what this system is capable of, and because of that, I knew what I would get while watching a movie like F1. This, well, it's got 360 spatial sound mapping technology, and it's wild. Think about it, like last time I mapped a sound system, everything was wired and I needed to use a mic for it. Now everything connects wirelessly. The system scans your room, measures the walls, the distance between the speakers, how far you sit, all of that. Then creates phantom speakers in spaces where physical speakers don't exist. So instead of hearing sound from 4 points, you hear it from everywhere. It is the most immersive thing I've ever heard. So the Quad is basically Sony's minimalist modular surround system. It's very simple. Each speaker has 4 drivers inside, and when you put all of them together, you end up with 16 speakers working in sync. It all works together to build a 3D sound field around you. Now, do you guys remember the acoustic center sync feature I was setting up? So this basically turns the TV screen, which is already a speaker, into the center channel. It's really good for dialogue, for example, and then the SW5 wireless subwoofer I decided to add to this system brings in some clean bass. It is extremely hard to describe how insane all of this sounds. It's like a big orchestra coming together as you live inside of the most insane headphones ever. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I've always told myself, like, before moving out of my parents, the day I get a house, I want an insane sound system. So I made sure to partner up with Sony because after our condo makeover episode, this is exactly the setup I wanted. Listen, if you want something similar with a discount, Sony are offering $1,000 off the BRAVIA 8 Mark II until December 28th and $300 of the BRAVIA Theater Quad. This is insane. I can't describe it really. You have to like experience it. It's a dream setup for me.
I swear I am not rebuying hue light strips for TVs. They are so expensive. I'm not buying that again. So I took these from my OLED at home. Then I connect this little thing in the back. And then originally, well, the TV was gonna go where the piano is right now. That's why I have a plug right there. So I could connect stuff like this. But now I gotta just pass another cable through the wall and do the whole thing. There you go, huh? That's perfect. That's beautiful.
Listen, at this point, this was like 90% of it. I will say, I think the main piece in here is the piano. This here's my new baby, the Yamaha U1. Actually made in Japan, and the soundboard really is nice. And yep, you might not know this about me, but I play the piano. I actually love playing music. I wish I was sort of a producer sometimes, but I wanted a classical piece in here. And as much as I love the guitar, well, the piano is just like the best instrument in the world. It's just able to bring so many notes together and create a full orchestra by itself. From Bouclair, I did add a few little accessories on the top. I also have a humidity reader for the piano. I need to keep it at around 40%, but the humidifier I got, well, it was broken, so I need to kind of find a new one. And then right next to the piano, we do have a plant I bought from Bouclair. But on the opposite side, we have my second most favorite item in here, my RH lamp. And this, well, this is a custom chair from Pottery Barn. And what's custom here really is the material and the color. To add some contrast, I did lay down a blanket we bought the day before. And to tie it to my sofa, a few pillows from Must were added to it. But for the most part, everywhere around the room, you will find accessories I either brought here from the condo or bought yesterday. And look, I'm not a fan of fake plants, but I have no choice because I have cats. Beside that, there's this whole wall that's unfinished with a credenza from Pottery Barn. This is very nice actually. It feels homey, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, wow, I need one. It is unfinished. It's got a few items in here for decor, but I'm waiting for my Must mirror that kind of just matches the finishes of all this and ties it all up. And then also the finishes of my lamp, but I think overall this is the one wall that's not complete. And then in between both of these two walls, well, I've got this rug, a rug I got from West Elm. I believe they sell in the States and it matches the couch we got from Maison Corbeil. This is very comfortable and I got a good price because it was partially a floor model. I'm just not too sure about the painting sitting above it. Aside from all this, happy to have brought my condo coffee table here. That and my media unit, which is part of the same Japandi collection, although not sold anymore. And then on top of it, I got the Google Hub, but it's kind of broken. I'm really trying to fix it. Not sure what's going on with it. And then my lamp from Gantry, which is scratched, but I absolutely love it. I just like really like the way it looks here.
Wow, man, I'm so happy with the way this whole thing turned out. Oh man, very proud. Very happy. There's still a whole mess over there, but it's gonna be all completely done tonight. So that's good. Right here is sort of our dining area. We're not sure if we're gonna keep the table there just yet or keep this thing as a coffee bar type of thing. Anyway, so you guys will get a full tour of the house once it's all done. I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't get the mirror on time. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. And there are a few other little things that I ordered that go around the sofa to, you know, put drinks and things like that. But for now, this is the way it's looking. Oh, listen, I'm gonna call it a day. I really enjoyed working on this. I didn't enjoy the renovation process that much because it seems like you gotta babysit everyone. You know, construction work is like unbelievably complicated for no reason. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. But I would love to keep buying properties and doing things like that. It seems like you guys enjoy it. We have a kitchen tour coming soon, bedroom tour, basement tour, office tour, maybe coffee area tour. I have so many videos. Garage tour, we have that coming up next year. You guys love these episodes. So yeah, and I enjoy the final product. This was absolutely insane. That said, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. We have our 30-day with Linux video coming soon, okay? I haven't forgotten about that. I've been using the laptop. It's literally right there. And it died on me because battery life hasn't been the best. But anyways,